investing.
Did you pray today?
Correct.
Did you pray today? Because if you didn't, I'ma have to dig you down on some.
Andrew Bass, Alan Andrew Bass. Andrew Bass.
Make sure that you're praying, bro, and making sure that your soul is better.
How to turn your balls into a belt buckle. Guys, I don't know when the last time your balls had some adequate sunlight, but sunbathing your balls is vital. Now listen, the ball set belt buckle is pretty easy. It's when you put on a pair of pants, and then you're gonna keep your dick in your pants, but you're gonna reach down and you're gonna grab your nuts. You're gonna pull your balls out over the waistband of your pants, and you're gonna drop them hoes. If they big enough, it should cover up the whole belt buckle. If you got small balls, it might look like a button. And when them bitches start staring, because them bitches will be staring, treat them hoes just like they treat us. Say, hey, eyes up here. Now look, we all know bitches love a good dick print, but what if you ain't got enough dick to print? Well, a good old ball set belt buckle could put you at the front of the line. Game is game.
That is not part of my intro.
That was the best bomb ever.
Yeah, so I do like that kind of stuff. I work nights.
Fuck your cousin. Guys, look, I don't condone cousin f***ing, but I don't knock it either. So listen up. Next time you hanging around your cousin, you need to drink some poison, but just a little bit. You're gonna get sick. Then I want you to act like you're getting hot, and I want you to start taking off your hard, once you got your dick hard, I want you to grab your cousin's hands, and I want you to put them around your dick. She gonna start jacking your dick. Regardless, you in a delusional state, so whatever happens ain't your fault. Say something like, oh, it's hard. She gonna be like, what the f***? You wanna f*** or something? Say, yes. And use a condom. I don't want you to have a baby. Game is game.
All right.
Can somebody block this guy or what?
Network.
One eternity later.
Sorry about that. Let's move on.
How to Naruto run a bitch. Guys, the Naruto run is a level 4 sex move, but you don't need consent because you're the one taking the risk. Now all you need is some running shoes and a bitch. You stand in front of this hoe, butt ass naked, but keep your running shoes on. Then I want you to take 30 steps back, and I want you to lower your torso, bend your knees, and put your arms out behind you. Keep your eyes on that pussy. Now I want you to take off towards this bitch as fast as you can, and without stopping, I want you to jam your
Hello, Derek. Nice to meet you. If you would like to just introduce yourself, please, to the group, your name, your pronouns, and where you're zooming in from.
Huh? You wanna know who I am? I am Iron Nigga Jarvis Clothes Mask.
I asked questions like, I kind of didn't question the existence of God because the idea that there is a God, so I was asking more the question of,
what was God trying to teach you when your boner didn't work? He was trying to teach you something. You think, oh, I just felt scared. No! God sent you a lesson, and your dick didn't get hard, but you didn't pay any attention to it. Do you understand? Everything that's happened to you has been sent from God himself to guide you on a unique path. Everything good and everything bad. And the point of the unique path is that you end up a unique person. But you are failing!
We're like, oh my goodness, we are 1 minute late. We have all the functionaries. I think that Irene might be jumping in very soon.
I just know that dude doesn't get laid. Oh, at all. Never. Porn addict. Yeah, porn addict.
Bummer.
Sure, serial masturbator. But the dudes who get laid go, that's clearly roleplay. Yeah, that's clearly roleplay.
Hello, Darren. Hi, Darren.
Are you serious right now, bro? Like, are you serious right now?
Goodbye.
All these Mexican players!
Bro, look at bro. That was the ultimate battle of Gen Z versus Boomers, bro.
Doug, you know why I'm laughing. I just thought with the handyman from hell. He's supposed to be here this morning.
Did you pray today? Did you pray today? Because if you didn't,
did you pray today? Did you pray today?
I'ma have
Did
to
you pray
dig you
today?
down
Did you
on
pray
some
today? Did you pray today? Ooh, la 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 la.
Make sure that you're praying, bro. Making sure that your soul is better, bro. Make sure you're raising your spirit, bro.
La 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 la.
What's wrong with Shorty? She's geeked.
You got it, Doug. You beat me to it. You gonna boot that guy?
Yeah. And also learn about the field as far as real estate. Charles, how you doing?
This morning I decided to be a little adventurous and take a risk, so I tried peeing with my morning erection.
It's TMI, right? Too much information. What is that all about? Is that like a joke or something? Okay.
Yo, he's so perplexed.
That was really weird, Charles. Just so you know.
Part of the festival and be involved. So Mike's going to take us through.
Yo, glass is big as shit. Oh my god.
You're going to hell. You're going to hell.
Is this your first time?
I moved to Arlington 5 months ago.
Actually,
How to spot a bitch with a dick. Look, guys, it's 2023, so a lot of bitches ain't bitches, especially if you live in places like Miami, LA, or Atlanta. You could get a rude awakening, so hear me out. The first thing you want to check for is an Adam's apple. Or tell her you want to see if you can lift her up. Give her a ride on your back and see if you feel a dick on your spine. Or, and they go to the bathroom. When they come out, you need to go into that same bathroom to see if they let the toilet seat up.
He said, "Ma,
or
this is
if you meet a bitch in a dark club and they flat-chested and heavy on the makeup, you need to stop at a well-lit gas station on the way home. You gotta see this bitch in some fluorescent lighting. Or the voice. If it ain't a real bitch, it's gonna sound like laryngitis. Just sneak up behind that bitch and scare the shit out of them. It's gonna make them scream in their primary voice. I just don't want you at the end of the night asking, where'd that little fella come from? Game is game.
Okay. How were you able to kick this person off? Because I didn't see any sign to do that.
I think Mark was the first one on.
I don't know how to do that because it just seemed like he just disappeared.
I think
How
the
to show your dick in public.
Stop.
Guys, look, 2023 is the year that we gotta bring the dick print back. All these bitches at the gym showing us they pussy prints and
What do we
doing
do?
squats right in front of us. It's time to show these hoes some appreciation. So what you need to do is get you a pair of gym shorts. Go to the gym. Don't wear no underwear. Do the decline bench press. That's when your bench is slanted down. That means your back gonna be slanted down. That's gonna make your dick slant up. If you need to be in a professional setting, get you a pair of khaki pants with some boxes. Place your dick on your thigh. And then lean up against the wall and place your thigh that your dick is on. Put that foot up on the wall. It'll make your shit stick out. These bitches out here showing their camel toes. We gotta show our camel legs. Game is game.
Chris, you there?
Let's throw this bad puppy on there real quick, man. Let's go.
What? Is this a...
Goodies.
You're doing a hoax? This is a hoax?
Got the goodies.
Chris, I've seen a cow being cooked before. It's not a big deal. Take care, my friend. This is a complete waste of time. Chris, you should, what am I saying? You should eat fruit. Fruit is a much better thing to eat.
And that means being empathetic with everyone, even if they eat animals, even if they make mistakes like that. Because yes, we have to say here that harming other beings is a mistake. It's not something good to do. But we can't act mean to someone like...
Man, fuck all that. Y'all want Chick-fil-A or honey barbecue, bro? I got the Vito's flavor too. This shit kind of hits, bro.
What is this? Yo, Christopher, can you hear me? Christopher. Alright, he's not answering, so... I'm going to move him.
Christopher, are you able to mute yourself?
He looks like he's up to something fun.
Yeah.
So, we're discussing how do we attain happiness. I mean, if we
God willing, inshallah, your son will be on a Twitch stream getting bullied by my son. It'll be beautiful. It'll be like the circle of life.
Oh,
because let's be honest, your son won't be able to say shit to my son.
It's a Zoom bomber. Get out of here, Dylan. Get out of here.
Get out of here, Dylan.
Everyone's welcome to, to add.
Yeah, but he's a Zoom bomber, Seth.
Okay.
Yeah, that guy, he's very misogynistic, man.
Yeah.
That's uncalled.
Hey, Dylan, are you still there? If you want to have a discussion, that would be great. Maybe.
I don't need this shit. I don't need subs and likes and views. I don't give a fuck about any of it. My life is perfectly fine with my jet, my 30 cars, my 25 women, and all my sons. I don't need any of this crap.
Yeah, Dylan, you can go ahead and fuck right off, right?
All right.
I'm sick of this shit, Seth. I come on this app just to have a good time, to relax, and to sit back and chill. And people like Dylan come and ruin my experience. I fucking had it, Dylan.
All right, guys. Hey, listen, you want to take your conversation somewhere else, the two of you? Why don't the both of you have your private Zoom meeting?
Yeah, and I think if Charleston,
I heard great things, and you also
How did LeBron James a bitch? Hey y'all, the LeBron James is a sex move. And you're gonna need 4 items. You're gonna need a chair,
hold on, Chase.
a headband, some baby powder, and a bitch with a strong neck. So you're gonna have your strong neck bitch sit in the chair. She gonna tilt her head all the way back. Her mouth need to be pointed straight up towards the ceiling. You are gonna take 20 to 25 steps back and go ahead and put your headband on. You can be playing some theme music in the background, by the way. But after you got your headband on, I want you to grab the baby powder, clap your hands together, throw that shit in the sky like brun brun. Then I want you to run towards this bitch. When you get close, I want you to leap in the air. When you jump up in the air, pull your dick up and spread your legs so only your balls hanging down. And I want you to try to dunk your balls in this bitch's mouth. No teeth, no lips, just mouth. If you hear a little crackling sound in her neck, then just like Brun Brun, don't look back, don't touch the bitch. Take your talents to South Beach. Game is game.
Sorry, guys.
Come on, man. That's too easy.
How's everybody doing today? Anything interesting? Anything fun?
How to make a ball koozie for your nutsack. Guys, No Nut November is over, and it's time for you to treat your balls to something memorable. Now, the ball koozie is a simple yet therapeutic treatment for your balls. You're gonna need 4 items. You're gonna need a bowl, some lukewarm water, a bitch with some strong lungs, and a straw. Go ahead and find a bowl that's big enough for you to dump your nuts in. Fill that bitch to the brim with warm water. After you got the bowl filled up, dump your nuts in that bitch. Once you done that and everything gets submerged, go ahead and find the bitch you're gonna do this with. Have her put the straw in her mouth. She need to place the other end of the straw right up under your nutsack. If you want bigger bubbles, get rid of the straw and use something like a PVC pipe.
Sorry, hold
If
on.
you want more bubbles, just get agitated. Game is game.
I was like, why is he here?
The lighting is much more contrasty here.
Yeah, it's more dramatic.
Hey. Got a niggas on my bad Brazil. Got the chain with the K with the man.
Where'd that come from?
Mo, a puta, hola, tele, me gusta, puta. Brazil, we turning up.
Eventually.
Got a little money and I got it with the stain. Got a bad hoe. And she all up in my waist. Speed, gang, speed. This will beat the red light. Brazil, man, got literally with the chain. Got the 30 with the back and with the K with the man.
That was really interesting.
Oh, okay, yeah, so that's just sort of 1 or 2 of the highlights. I was gonna ask 2, and same with you, Corey. How long was it?
Cinnamon challenge. ISO speed.
Oh my god! Somebody put a cork in my pee so I stop ejaculating so hard.
Let's get right.
Can you get rid of him?
I'm trying, yeah.
Harley, make me a co-host.
Okay.
You gotta make me a co-host, Harley.
I know, I'm trying. I don't know.
Okay, on the dot, where I am, click on and make me a co-host.
They got Wreck-It Ralph on the investigation right now.
Here we go.
Oh, you might need to stand up and touch your toes. So let's just take a moment, do whatever your body is craving, any big or small movements. You could be on screen or off screen. Hey, Brock, welcome. Any kind of movements here.
Yeah. Eventually.
We're just going to start by noticing how you feel. Sorry.
Bro said foot soaking class. This is actually a thing. People get out of work and go online to join a Zoom class on how to wash your feet. This is kinky.
And then keep a towel ready to wipe your feet.
I like this!
The grown-ups' point of view, this film showed it ordinary poverty.
Come here.
Do you know how to make him go away?
I think he made a mistake.
No, I don't think he's in our group. I think we just got bombed.
Yeah, wow, that was very distracting.
At least he had his clothes on. In my writers group, we had people sending us.
I be popping bottles, sparkles and champagne.
I don't know how you make people go away, but there is a way.
I'm bored anyway. I'm just gonna leave.
Galloped for miles and miles until he came to a meadow and a creamer.
Nothing is stopping me from becoming Batman.
I have a Batcave.
Okay. Yep.
I have an Alfred.
Okay.
I have a Batmobile, a Bugatti.
Yep.
I can fight.
Yep.
Rich as f.
You can afford body armor and all the crap that
all
Batman
the crap.
needs.
Can buy it all. I'm charismatic. There is nothing stopping me putting on a suit and being Batman. Not pretending to be Batman. Actually, 100% being
Stop being criminals. The only problem is, I ain't trying to f with anyone's business. I respect people out there trying to make a bit of money, stealing drugs. I'm gonna go beat them up.
Get rid of that?
And all you other people can't do that. You can't just go be Batman.
You can't be Batman.
Get it
Sorry.
wrong.
I'll never be Batman.
From one story to another, bro.
So I love the dating questions. Our mission at NetSquire is to take the stigma out of divorce so that people feel comfortable leaving unhappy marriages. I also say, you're not—
Do you suck on demand? Yes or no? Do you obey? This dude's out there every day working, and he comes home to hear bullshit from you. And then you are the only female on earth he's allowed to have sex with. And when he wants sex, you don't want it. So he has to go through his life sexlessly because you're a frigid ass hoe and you're confused he cheated. I don't understand why. I understand why. Because you're a piece of shit. Look after your man bear, maybe he won't cheat.
That'll save the relationship.
Alright, we still have people joining, so.
Yeah, hi.
Have to skate, then you might have to run, and you might have to put it up your fucking butt. But it might really hurt, but it might really burn. It's a fucking black man, you better run. You skate, you fake, you might see a gate, you might see a under demon, then it might play. I might see a man, I might be gay, but I might never tell my life, I'll never fake. I say,
Hey, take him out. I know, I did. They overcame. It's one of those bombs. It's one of those bombs where they come in.
They literally set the firework, and it was like the fire in the room.
Hey,
No, Cheetah in Oregon. Crystal.
Scammer.
Okay, so hi, my name is Aurora. I'm also from Sacramento.
How to make a big bitch lose weight. Look, guys, just because you decide to be with a big bitch long term, don't mean long term. She got to be a big bitch. So hear me out. When you out in public, I want you to pay somebody $5 to walk up to her and ask her if she's pregnant. And then pay somebody $10 to walk by her and say, damn, you a big pregnant bitch. It'll take the pressure off of you and the weight off of her. Another thing you can do is, when you go on vacation, buy her fat ass 2 airline seats just for herself. The bigger she is, the deeper it'll cut. Another thing you can do is, when she gone, narrow all your door frames by 1 foot and watch her fat ass try to squeeze through when she come home. Game is game.
On the second day, he had stepped on a sea urchin with which he insisted on
How to make a bitch shut the f up. Guys, there's a few ways you can do this. One way is to politely tell her, your mouth is leaking noise. Or hold your phone where she can see it and Google how to make a bitch shut the f up. She'll see this, get embarrassed, and stop f***ing talking. We can disorient this bitch. Or say, I wish you were more like your dead grandma. A silent bitch. Or throw her dog out the window. And when she go outside to go check on it, enjoy some peace and quiet. Or pull your dick out and just start stroking it while she talking shit. This is a deterrent. Game is game.
Transportation fell under this category too, I think. I don't know if that's...
did she pray today? Did she pray today?
All right, we've got...
Cause she gon' get dick down on some gangster shit. Down on some gangster shit. She gon' get dick down on some shit.
I don't think you're in the right meeting.
Hey, Brock. How are you? Can you hear?
5 minutes later.
Hey, Brock, can you hear anything?
Suck my Suck my
When Paul and his companions passed through, Paul went into the synagogue, and on 3 Sabbath days...
Logan Paul is my savior. KSI is my favorite. I want to watch Lil Nas X. I like what's on the trending page.
Hey, who's the host?
I want to spend all my money on OnlyFans. Prawn is good. Beat my meat. Lock me down. Inject me. Inject again. I'm gay, trans, and I am boosted.
Eventually.
I'm gay, Fauci lover. I'm a trans god hater. Lil Nas X makes good music. Twerk on the devil. Ha 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 ha. Woke.
Dave, are you the host?
I have no control over this, and I thought Bruce did.
He cleared the deck.
I had to turn my sound off. What the hell was that?
To our meetup and
Well, it happens.
somebody named Nathaniel.
Bro's having an
Bruce is
investigation.
on.
Hello there, Charles.
Mr. White.
Yeah, I just took a shower. What about it? Huh? What are you, the grease police? Getting all offended because I'm practicing good hygiene? If you can't handle me at my cleanest, you don't deserve me at my dirtiest. What are you gonna do about it, huh? Piss your pants? Piss in your little panties over there? Make a little wet spot? Make a little accident in your little britches, huh? Little trouser spillage? I showered. So what?
You might want to use a cube-shaped gemstone to help you experience, because cubes give you a good solid foundation for starting something new as well.
You're a worm and God hates you, basically, and you're a dickhead and you're not listening to him. Anything else?
Did everyone hear that?
You need to get rid of him if you can, because he showed up on another meetup that I was in.
Bro, what? I haven't done this name once.
Hello, Patrick.
You know why God made your girl leave you?
Why, Patrick, did God make our girls leave?
Because he wanted to show you that you ain't shit. He wanted to show you that your little Twitch stream and the arrogance you've built with your stupid social media accounts controlled by the Matrix, and that your little dumb parties with Instagram hoes and whatever else you're doing means nothing, and that you're very irreplaceable. So he decided to make you fall in love with a girl, and he decided to make her leave you to show you that you are a dickhead. Now it is your job to look at the board, understand what's happened, say, I understand, God, I deserve that. I'm glad she left me and I'm sad because I am a dickhead, and do something about it.
Thank you, Mo. Thank you for that question. Great question.
Bitch,
now,
you don't have a Lambo. So why are you bragging that you've been in another man's Lambo? You're gonna flex with someone else's stuff? Imagine a man doing that. Imagine a man going, hey, I've been in a Lamborghini.
Yeah,
you have a Lamborghini?
Yeah.
No.
We're gonna get you
I don't
off
have
of there.
one. That guy does.
Beverly.
You don't have a check. You don't even have $1,000 in your bank account. You've never paid taxes. You don't have any money.
Patrick.
You're a brokey.
Thank you.
Yeah, Patrick is a Zoom bomber.
I don't have a Lambo. And thank you for that, Patrick, because I just drive a regular Dodge van.
I was Groucho Marx.
That's great. Hi, Darren.
Oh, yeah, they're friends.
I put my ass in the old man. I put my ass
He's a pranker.
I put my dick in the old man.
How to get your ass ate like your daddy did. Look, man.
Oh, yeah,
I know all
that's
the
a
young
great
dudes out
idea.
there gonna hear me talk about getting your ass ate, and they gonna think,
That's a great idea.
ew, that shit
Oh,
nasty,
my
all that
God.
stuff. Man, shut the f up. Cause
Yeah,
it's the
you're
cold
right.
hard
I
truth.
agree.
If you
It's
keeping
a
your hygiene up good enough,
hard truth.
and you f***ing enough bitches, eventually,
I know.
one of them gonna eat your
I
ass,
know
bro.
what you mean.
Don't believe me?
I know.
Go ask your dad.
I do believe you. I do believe you.
I'm
I
just
do
trying to
believe
prepare you for when that time comes, cause you ain't
Okay,
gonna see it
thanks.
coming. It could be a drunk night.
Well, no, I am
maybe your
now.
girl
You
probably
told me
going
all
out to
that.
college and she want to do something special for you in your butt.
Oh my
Well, look,
God.
just know that when she lift up your balls and start going to town on your shit gonna start to get really weird, really fast. Just know that
Where do I
your
find-
body,
where do I
your
find
choice.
this girl?
Tell the bitch to stop. If you want her to keep going, that's on you. When it come to that finger play and shit, women will take advantage of you, dog. Tell her to stop if you don't want that shit. I just don't want some woman being 4 knuckles deep into you, and all of a sudden you can't walk no more.
Damn, bro.
It's good to see more of you, Don.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Dick Rider! Dick Rider! Dick Rider! Dick Rider!
On the size of the market. So the US is about 2 million conditions.
Spoke to every group I could speak to. Oh my gosh. My goodness. Are you all there still?
Yes.
Bro thought the meeting got shut down.
Derek Wilson, get rid of him. Derek White.
Yeah, guys, there are some things on my screen here.
Yeah, how are those popping up?
All right, I
got
got
it. We know it's not you.
Yeah, it's not me. See,
Not how they were overlaying it.
Yeah, no idea on that. That's just.
So I put 2 sentences so you guys can see how it's used.
Welcome, Andrew.
Did you pray today? Did you pray today? Because if you didn't, I'ma have to dig you down on some gangster shit. Make sure that you're praying, bro. Making sure that your soul is better, bro. Make sure you're raising your spirits, bro.
Right.
Like if I'm going on the dating market and I'm looking for this specific kind of dating interaction, I feel like that might be a turnoff.
There's a certain amount of what I call seduction involved. I'm not talking about just seducing the person, but I mean
how to fuck that bitch on the first date. Guys, this right here is called the adventure method. And basically all you need to do is invite a bitch out to a nice bar for a drink or two. Make sure your conversation skills is on point and then be ready to leave. Invite her out to another bar. If she say yes, call an Uber and y'all bounce. Stay at this second bar for about the same amount of time.
It is Doug's challenge to see that this club enables its members to achieve their educational goals.
I'm that guy. I'm the guy you leave in the desert to die, and 2 days later I pull up at your house in a Lambo. A mink coat.
Trying to get a nut. Now get on out here. Don't touch that coat.
That's why I say to your bitch, don't touch that coat. Touch the dick.
So we have some spamming going on as you
Yo, Shorty was devastated.
It's a great way to release resistance. Any other fun stories?
And it's some big black dude from knows where. The deep, dark Sahara. He was as dark as the night. And when he walks in, it goes into full depravity. Because as you know, all these cucks and these weirdos like the idea of their wives getting fucked by black guys. I don't know why, but that's just how it is.
Okay. Thank you for announcing yourself, Patrick. Welcome.
And I'm saying this, I'm not being racist because I'm half black, but all the brothers out here know I'm telling the truth. These motherfuckers don't care. Black dudes will anything. They don't care. He came into the party. I was disgusted and upset by what I saw. To him, it was like a candy shop. The excitement in his eyes. He loved it. So this big black dude, now naked with his boner, is running around having sex with one girl for like 10 seconds, another girl for a minute.
Very interesting. That is. I've never had that happen.
Of course not.
They're my 2 surviving cats. My little Silky, the black one, died after 14 years, but she had a good life.
She still sends me pictures of him, so...
Only a cat-owning bitch would complain to the police about a fucking joke. Fine, you're upset you lost your cat. Fair enough, yeah, the joke may have been a little bit, risque.
Please unmute yourself, Miles, and say something.
How to talk to a religious bitch. Hey, y'all, religious women are some of the most hardest women to fuck because they always want to get married before they have sex. But that pussy be tingling. They got urges just like the rest of us. So if you want to fuck this woman, do not come off as the bad guy. You need to come off with a mixture of charm and a shared interest in her religion. So if you want to charm a religious woman, you're going to need to go to church, wear a fucking cross, walk around with a Bible, wear a dashiki, wear a fucking turban. Once you gain her trust, one of those things is going to be fucking before marriage. You're going to have to let her know that you need to do this in order for the relationship to progress. When you leave this woman, she is going to be broken, fucked up, and bruised. But at least you got God. Game is game.
Well, Steve, it's
Okay,
about
Barbara.
time right now.
I don't think I'm going to ask him to unmute himself again.
That's funny.
And it's just like the corner
How to
thing.
know if you got some good dick. Guys, look.
Thank you for the
And she got an attitude adjustment after you fuck her. For example, she's a lot nicer now. Well, you got some good dick. If you fuck a bitch and she go cook for you afterwards, you got some good dick. If you make her legs shake, and if you fucking a bitch and you got her reaching for shit that ain't even there, bruh, you got some good dick.
As I said, I'll be leading the discussion today, but I don't have all the answers. Darren, can you hear us?
One day we gon' fold. Nigga stay on my toes, 10 toe. Nigga, you won't never fold. Me and Aiden, and we fuck these bad hoes. Nigga, demon, nigga. I said we ain't got before. I'm going back to back, no. Hoes on my dick, and yeah, we gave 10 toes. Stay 10 toes, nigga. Yeah, you never, yeah, we fold. Yeah, we never fold. I'm going back no more. Hey, niggas always on my dick like what you do to old me. And Aiden prom, nigga, we really do this shit. I got a bad bitch, and she know you fucking suck. I said, hold on, nigga, hold on. These diamonds on my dick, I'm like, hold on. 50K on my wrist, nigga, you can't touch this. Me and my nigga Aiden, you know we suck dick. Yeah, you know we with the shit. These bad bitches on my dick. Prom, shut the fuck up. You just fuck me up. Damn.
I'm gonna welcome them real quick. Hi, Darren. If you'd like to introduce yourself. Hey, Darren, how's it going?
No, you're black!
Okay. This is...
He was here last time.
Yeah, I think he was.
I'm gonna leave before Will Disley kicks me out.
Those of you who joined a while ago.
Yeah, 2005, 2006.
Itsy spider, come off the drummer spark. Down come the rain. Mom, come here, Mom.
What was that you were saying at the start about?
Okay, there we go.
Hi, Danielle.
How many buttons to push? Hi.
Austin, would you mind turning on your camera? Because this is a group for women, frankly. Oh, Lord.
Stop dancing in clubs. You think it looks sexy, it ain't sexy. We don't want to see you twerking. We don't want to see you dancing. Men don't like those outlandish women. You being out there on the dance floor in front of 5,000 men, overconfident, shaking your ass, is not the kind of thing a man wants to see. We don't want to see that. The more confident you are in those scenarios, the least attractive we are to you. Now, I know you may be sitting there going, no, but when I dance, guys like me. They want to bang you, cool, but they don't like you as a person.
A webinar, if you want to call it, a webinar. So that was awesome. Hello, Austin Reeves. Come on and introduce yourself.
I'm a retired old man. 5 years I've been sitting around smoking cigars and fucking bees, which are better looking than the fucking girl you're advertising anyway.
Really?
I will fight you any day of the fucking week.
Let's do it.
Don't worry about Conor McGregor.
How to put a bitch in the alligator fuck house. Y'all, this right here is a sex move. So as always, get what you consider consent.
Sorry.
Make sure that everything seems normal right up until the time you're about to come. It might be best if you hitting it from the back. Right before you bust that nut, bite the bitch. You're gonna have to bite her in the back of her neck. It's all part of the process. Next is where all the fun begins. Keep your teeth locked in her shit. Now, you might start frailing around or wiggling. It's fine. It's all part of the process. You are gonna initiate a death roll, just like an alligator do. If you're on the bed, you can just roll back and forth. Why a bitch pussy be dry? Well, it can be because of many reasons. She ain't had no home training.
Have we been bombed?
They say that stress can cause dry pussy. But I personally believe that pussy broken. She used too many vibrators and dicks don't vibrate. Or she get it from her mama. Game is game.
Yeah, no, fiber optics can't be put back together.
I just covered it back up with like the end and
how to Pikachu a bitch. Y'all, the Pikachu is a level 5 sex move. Now you will need a wall outlet, some spit, and a bitch who won't be missed. I need you to set up an area to fuck this bitch next to a wall outlet. Once you see that her fingers are nice and damp, I want you to pull her hand out of her mouth, yell Pikachu, and stick her soggy fingers into the outlet. And hurry up and do this before she starts asking questions. The electricity is gonna flow through her body, and y'all both gonna be shocked. Give the recovery time up to about an hour, hour and a half, and y'all both should regain consciousness. If not, damn, game is game.
That was interesting.
Bro, speechless.
What was it called? The Pikachu?
I will put that one away for later consideration.
Okay, I respect it.
INTJ and all that, because I find that those descriptions are a little bit gossipy and maybe not the most reliable.
You know why God made your girl leave you?
Who was that?
Because he wanted to show you that you ain't shit. He wanted to show you that you're a little twitch streak.
Derek, welcome. Derek White.
I'm excited because I actually got introduced to the thought of public speaking like about a year ago.
Awesome. We're excited to have you.
Yo!
Who's this guy?
I think that was Derek White.
Damn!
Sometimes we do have people hopping in like bomb.
Why is bro looking like he's seeing war flashbacks right now, bro?
5 minutes later.
You know what I found out I had to do was put a lamp on my desk by my laptop. Hi, how are you doing?
I don't know. I'm trying to kick him out.
Oh, you're trying to kick him out?
I don't know. I'm removing.
Welcome, Misty. I'm not sure. Have you been to one of our meetups before? It's so good to see you. I've known this guy for so long, and
Hey.
it's amazing that he picks up.
Hey, you geometry dash with it. Niggas on narcotics limit. Niggas know the chocolate minutes. Niggas know the pot a minute. I'm highest off the stash. Niggas know I got the cash. I'm doing glitches now. These niggas want my big backlash. These niggas mad, they just want to kill me. Man, glitch.
Permit, and we don't know what kind of penalties are associated with that if we wanna.
Look at this. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm black. I'm black and proud. I'm proud. I'm black and proud. I'm black and proud. You mad? You mad? You mad? Stop gang. You mad? You mad? You mad? Stop straight.
Oh my god, what's going on?
I'm just trying to listen, and I'm being blamed by Josh.
Can there be a
And
young
like
people's group?
Children, I'm 17.
What's going on?
So I'm removing them now. We're teaching a nonviolent communication class, not make assumptions about people.
And not assume my pronouns, but hell go crazy.
Okay? I gotta see the true you, alright? You sit on that table right there and you eat and stuff your face all you want, your sexy ass. You know what I'm saying? Your sexy ass.
Ask price point, and then a few other things there too. I don't quite know what's going on there.
Not sure either.
Quick introduction to myself at Men Academy.
How to make your dick do the helicopter. Fellas, if you know anything about dick tricks, this is the meta of all dick tricks. You can impress a woman with this shit. And even if she ain't impressed, she won't be able to look away. So it's two ways to do this. Step one is the way that we do it as kids. Grab the base of your dick and you just swing your shit around in a circle. She ain't gonna really be wild by that. You really wanna get her attention, you gotta learn how to do it with no hands. I don't think your dick can be too big for this.
You're gonna have to kick that one out.
That's why I be telling y'all size be mattering. First thing you gotta do is get the left to right motion right. Do your shit left to right to get it to slap thighs. Once you get that down pat, you gotta get the up and down motion. You get this by bouncing up off of your toes at the right point. You gotta stand up on your tippy toes, come back down.
I apologize.
With enough practice, your helicopter game will be so strong your ass might just fly away. How to Buzz Lightyear, bitch. Hey y'all, the Buzz Lightyear is a sex move. So as always, believe that you have consent. Now go like this. You're gonna need 4 items. You're gonna need a fishbowl, a laser pointer, a flight of stairs, and a bitch. Now you're gonna start out by f***ing your bitch at the top of the stairs. Front to back. While you f***ing the front to back, right before you're about to nut, I want you to pull your dick out and slap the bitch in the back of the head. Assuming that you still have consent, right when she turn around, I want you to bust that nut in her eye. As soon as you bust the nut in her eye, grab the fishbowl, put that shit over her head, then push the bitch down the stairs. Go ahead and grab your laser pointer, point that shit at her, and scream to infinity and beyond. She gonna be trying to get the nut out her eye, but she can't because the fishbowl in the way. Women love this shit. Game is game.
I'm curious, did folks find it difficult to get the link?
Yes,
because
it was racist, degenerate, insensitive, immature, poorly delivered. It was shit. It was fucking awful.
How do we kick Patrick out of here?
Presbyterian in utero. I started to see a lot of things that didn't add up between my training.
How can I feel depression when I could squeeze my own hand hard enough to break my own bones?
Come on, Dylan.
How can I feel depression when I've smashed and destroyed 68 people's faces in front of me? Men who thought they could test me in fair combat.
He said, come on, Dylan.
Definitely. Yeah, I think Cassie's development is interesting. There's definitely a theme of wanting the approval of men, feeling like she has to use her sexuality to be loved.
The most stupid thing you can do is leave him. You're gonna leave the man you love, the man you were head over heels in love with. You're gonna leave him and find another man who you don't love, who's still gonna cheat on you.
That must be Andrew's woman. Andrew?
I think we got a spy.
Did you pray today? Did you pray today? Because if you didn't, I'ma have to dig you down on some gangster
All right.
Make sure that you're praying, bro. Making sure that your soul is better, bro. Make sure you're raising your spirits, bro.
Do we need to
What just happened? And currently I'm working for psychosocial counseling to
You suck, man. I don't like you. Most people don't like you for a good reason. Your audience doesn't even like you. Your Patreon fucking crashed and burned on arrival. The only reason you have viewers is by pure accident. A literal...
He never have time for me, but when he needs something, I'm always there. But
How to get some head? You f***ing with a woman and she won't suck you off? Well, the best way to do it is for you to go down on her. Most women know that if you eat some pussy, that's an indication that you want them to go down on you too. It's a lot of dudes out here that just like eating pussy, and they don't want nothing back in return. Now, the next best thing is to just ask. Just ask. Do you mind giving me some head? She might say no. If she say no, the way you react depends on if you're gonna get some head in the future. If you act like a little bitch and you huffing and puffing, you can cancel that shit, bruh. A true woman that loves to suck is a special woman because she's not willing to do it, she wants to do it.
What just happened? Did we just get that's called Zoom bombing? Yes.
Earl is so blown the fuck away right now.
I think I shouldn't have posted it into the thing. Well, that happened.
I did not find it to be an entertaining read. You know, I applaud the fact that it was based on African legends.
How to turn a bitch into an angry dragon. Y'all, the angry dragon is a sex move. No tools required, just permission. So you either need to be getting head or f***ing for about 20 to 30 minutes. If you think you're gonna bust quick and you don't think you can last that long, have them edge you on. You're gonna need a nice amount of man mustard for this one, fellas. So when you bust, you need to bust in their mouth. After you bust in their mouth, there's one of two things you can do. One is you can pull your dick out and then slap them in the back of their head. If you don't want to do that, then after you bust in their mouth, you just need to jam your shit down their throat. In either scenario, you're gonna create a gag reflex.
Are we getting?
And it's gonna make your nut come out of their nostrils. Both of them. And it's supposed to be the smoke comes from a fire-breathing dragon. All right, we Charizard bitches.
If it's a business you want to start, if you just have technical questions about Zoom, please ask all of the things.
Like, bro, do I look black? Do I look black to you?
Huh?
Do I look black to you?
Well, how about we mute you?
No.
Who is that? That's weird.
Typically, before class, you'll receive an email that'll have the classwork and the quizzes. That way you can follow along with the
My name is Cristiano Ronaldo.
Hi there.
He knows who that is, bro.
What's the vision that you have for yourself nutritionally and your well-being? Hello, Rock. Thanks for joining us. And Phyllis.
Phyllis, dick in your mouth. What the fuck is you talking about?
I want to feel 20 again. So, not 20 anymore, a few decades away from that.
Yo!
What was that?
I don't know.
Damn. What was that?
I really don't know what that was about. If that happens again, I will. If that happens again, that will be the last time. Let's put it that way.
Oh, it'll be the last time. Y'all heard that?
A few inches later.
Fall off the wagon here and there, but overall, been decent.
Let me just.
That's terrible. Wow.
And there we go.
How to date a single mom. Guys, look, single moms got it down bad, but I'm here to save them. So listen up. If you can't accept the fact that you're not gonna be number one in her life, you gotta get rid of them damn kids. What you wanna do is you wanna get you a Happy Meal with an illegal substance inside of it. And as soon as that little shit is done eating it, go ahead and call the cops and let CPS handle the rest. Another thing you can do is you can encourage your girl to beat the shit out of her kids, but record it to get their ass taken away. Another thing you can do is take the family on vacation to a place where kidnapping is common and let the criminals handle it from there. If you want to be number one, you got to get rid of number one. Game is game.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you watch the same movie that we watched?
Not sure if I should.
That was interesting.
And how are
Why,
we?
bitches shit, shut the f up. Listen, bitch. If you out here looking for a man with a good hairline or a man who ain't balding, but you wearing weaves, wigs, or extensions, shut up, bitch. If you are self-conscious about your weight, but you're looking for a man who's tall, shut up, bitch. And you out here looking for a dog dad with a pet, with a full-time job, probably in school, shut up, bitch.
Yeah, so we're looking at right now a price point of $349 for the device, building out that 24/7 analyst support, at like ADT.
I will not have sons who are too busy buying NFTs and saying, "Oh, I made a little bit of money," and I'm skinning alarms and go to crypto conventions.
Looks like we got Zoom crash.
I will not have nerds as children. I refuse to have a nerd carry the name Tate. If my son is a nerd, one of us has to die, him or me, and I'll challenge him to Mortal Kombat.
I think it should be you.
Okay. 5 minutes later.
It's about, I don't have that number.
Hello, Patrick. Welcome.
Yeah, Shawty's stressing already.
Hi, Patrick. Would you mind saying
evening? And I was outside with the girls, and a few other people were trying to get the walk in early enough.
Top G in a Bugatti. I'ma step into the party.
That's not real at all.
Cobra gonna tell me, say she want me, richer than average, so them happy look for me. You know that I'm saucy.
Low average height for a woman, but you're looking for a man who's tall, so you can fuck up his gene pool? Shut up, bitch.
It's going to be an adventure, but we just got a mobile hotspot for the boat.
I do everything in cash. This house, ironclad, like a bat cave. What did I buy it with? Cash. $35,000 watch, cash. $5,000 shirt, cash. You see that hot tub?
Cash?
Cash! I ain't playing games. I got fit hoes, beautiful women in the pimp game. I got Bitcoin on the blockchain. It's all cash. I'm Mr. Cash. People come along and go, I'm asset rich. My assets. Assets? I got cash. One by one, we can talk about everything I own. Cash.
Is just sex in the shower, and really there's so much more that you need to know.
What the
I have
fuck?
a couple other fictions written.
She's talking about fantasies. This is freaky as
I walk
hell.
on the seedy side of life through, what made me such a popular person in prison.
What
because
the
nobody shocked me. So I just have stories to tell.
Karen was getting slutted out in the prison showers?
If I went into a different auditorium every night.
Stacy wanted to know. She wanted to know who was getting trained in them showers.
Try to jump in there. How to get your ass ate like your daddy did. Look, man. I know all the young dudes out there gonna hear me talk about getting your ass ate and they gonna think, ew, that shit nasty.
Astrally project. We're gonna do a little meditation, and then accept.
Me ya tuji try to pocket rocket like a pala, bichi muka rako looking like it there. I'm very caught in this, did an elephant, Mudayana two bitch.
Darren W. Darren, can you tell us what brought you here?
Hulk the Third donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Speed. L.
Oh, well.
See it, right? Or like you always had to see the yellow car, and then all of a sudden there was like all these yellow cars, but like wherever your attention goes.
Like what she do, I don't care if she 6 and I'ma put them in at noon. Friday night funkin', yeah we really fucking all day, yeah I might really coming on this border, yeah you know we really going. Friday night fucking, yeah we know we really running like damn. What the do I do? Sliding on this beat, nigga, give me the new.
How to stop jacking your dick. Hey look y'all, the two main reasons why you jack your dick is because of boredom and access. You might just be hanging around the house and you'll bump into the kitchen table, or you could be sitting on the couch watching TV and you'll scratch your nuts. Both of those can cause your dick to get hard. And so you'll look down and you'll be like, well, since we're here now, stop thinking like that. Leave that dick alone. And when it comes to access on these social media sites, y'all ain't following nothing but badass bitches. And every time you log into Instagram or something, you'll see a bitch doing some jumping jacks or twerking, and your dick get hard and you'll think, well, I might as well go to the hub and finish it out. Unfollow these bitches, change your mindset. Next time you feel like you need to jack your dick, I want you to grab the head of your dick and the base of your dick. Twitch one hand to the right, one hand to the left, go back and forth till you learn your lesson.
And the process of getting over a breakup.
You joined a good group. We're definitely glad that you're here.
How to fuck up somebody's relationship. Guys, you ever see two people who just happy as hell and you want to test it? Or maybe you just want somebody who don't belong to you. Regardless, I got you covered. If you want Olivia to leave her man, then you need to make a dating profile as her man. Connect with other bitches, talk to them, entertain them, and talk shit about Olivia. Screenshot the messages and send them to her anonymously. Sit back and let the trust issues burn. Or you can try the paid actor. If you know what type of dudes Olivia like, hire a guy to go up to her and talk to her, and have your camera ready. Take pictures of them talking, laughing, get all your evidence, and send that shit to her husband, anonymously. When you see Olivia with a black eye, mission accomplished. Game is game.
Yeah, I never forget a face though. I work a lot with kids and stuff, and sometimes adults need that. That wasn't really being used.
I'm trying to go to the club with the hus, with the hus, boning with the hus, club with the hus, good dinner. Hold on, bro, my mommy's calling.
All right, so we got a troll. I'll get rid of him in a second.
Wow.
So, yeah, people just have no life and nothing to do. Yeah, I think if they see a...
Stop playing with me. I'll smack the shit out you and your moms. Stop playing with me, nigga. F your little brother.
Yeah,
they're just losers.
I think it still counts as public nudity, even though it's happening. Hello, just an FYI to the new people in the space.
Bro, I don't like
Oh, that's nice fun. I love when people do that crap.
What was that?
That was a Zoom bomber.
Can you do me a favor of taking care of you?
No, you don't need to do that.
But I want to, please.
Sapphire, is live streaming, is that common now?
Unless you give me 100 million.
I think that's a troll, yeah.
That is definitely.
Only 1.5 getting in.
Yeah.
Patrick, you need to show your video.
Shut up!
Oh, fuck. Sorry.
Hold on, because they got the goddamn.
Sorry.
I'm not saying you have to hurt them, but it's just
Sorry,
something about the
guys.
sword. Makes you less likely to just listen to If every man on earth walked around with a sword, females who have been emotionally manipulated try and manipulate the men won't listen. That will make the female have more respect for the man.
Oh my God.
And most of the issues of the world would basically go away.
I'm Jamie. I'm with Fearless Dallas. I'm a board member for women and gender minorities who 101 counseling.
The only thing Spider-Man's doing is sitting at home jerking off. How are you a superhero if you're sitting at home jerking off? Fucking loser. Spider-Man is a dork. There's nothing admirable about Spider-Man.
I'm sorry. Did everybody hear that, or was that just me?
Yep. No.
What was that? I apologize. Oh, sorry, Don.
Yo, is he getting a kick out of this?
Unwanted crasher.
Welcome, everybody. I'm really excited to be here with you. My name is Adam Nordell. I'm also now an employee of a nonprofit.
You're fucking broke. You don't have a fucking thing. Not compared to me, you're nothing but a brokey, a peon, a peasant. Selling your fucking PDFs like a... I don't understand how people are not instantly furious when they watch me excel. I surpassed you in nearly every metric that humanity can possibly measure. Not only am I richer than you, I'm also smarter than you and funnier than you, more charismatic and taller and stronger. I'll kick the fuck out of you, I'll steal your bitch. I'll pound her next week. How do you accept these things? What's wrong with you as a man? How do you tolerate this?
Can you hear me? I don't know if you got some good dick. Guys, look, if you fuck a bitch and she got an attitude adjustment after you fuck her, for example, she's a lot nicer now, well, you got some good dick. If you fuck a bitch and she go cook for you afterwards, you got some good dick.
We'll first go over the guidelines of the meeting, then we'll introduce ourselves. I'll start off with first question of the night.
What was God trying to teach you when your boner didn't work? He was trying to teach you something. You think, oh, I just got scared. No! God sent you a lesson, and your dick didn't get hard. But you didn't pay any attention to it. Do you understand?
Like Gabe? Am I pronouncing that right?
Did you pray today? Did you pray today? Because if you didn't, I'ma have to dig you down on some gangster shit. What? Make sure that you're praying, bro. Making sure that your soul is.
So this is by the Forest Service. No, I'm saying the Forest.
Make your dick bigger. Guys, look. If you want to go from Lil Wee Wee Gang to Big Wee Wee Gang, listen up. If you're a fat dude, you need to lose some fucking weight. For every 35 pounds you shed, you get 1 inch of dick. That's a good trade-off. Check with your insurance company and see if they provide coverage for a dick transplant. And then break your dick at work. You'll get a new penis as workman's comp. Or tie a string to your dick and tie the other end of the string to a vehicle. And when the driver come down and get in the car, point a gun at them and scream. When they drive off, watch that dick grow. Or use a penis pump. But have fun with it. If you got a serious look in your face while you pumping your dick, it looks creepy. Game is game.
Okay. That was an interesting piece of trolling, but humorous.
How do Incredible Hulk? Guys, the Incredible Hulk. You will need a can of green paint, a lamp, and a bitch with an open mind. You need to be f***ing this bitch missionary. Then I want you to pull your dick out, and I want you to dip it in the green paint. Now I want you to mount this bitch over her head and say, Hulk smash. Slap this bitch across the face with your dick, going left to right. Hold the pose. On the back swing, I want you to say, Hulk smash again. Slap this bitch in the face with your dick again, going right to left. Now go ahead and wash that paint off before it dry up. Otherwise, you're going to have to stick your dick in paint thinner. Hulk don't like that. Game is game.
Hello, Darren. Hello?
Daddy! I need my dick sucked!
Thank you, Daddy. Thank you.
Hello, Darren. Hello, can you hear me?
Allah Akbar, shut the f up and pre-Palestine. Shut up, free Palestine.
Back to either Greg, Mark, or Darren so that they can introduce themselves.
Okay, I'll go to Darren.
Yeah?
Hi, Darren.
Yeah.
Do you suck dick on demand? Yes or no? Do you obey? This dude's out there every day f***ing working, and he comes home to hear bullshit from you. And then, you are the only female on earth he's allowed to have sex with. And when he wants sex, you don't want it. So he has to go through his life sexlessly because you're a f***ing frigid ass hoe, and you're confused he cheated. I don't understand why. I understand why. Because you're a f***ing piece of shit. Look after your man.
There's your Zoom bomber right there.
So I think that for those that wanted to subvert holding the audience's hand.
Steph Curry a bitch. Guys, so Steph Curry is a level 3 sex move. Now all you need is a shower, a mouthpiece, and a bitch with a bowel movement. Start jacking your dick while chewing on your mouthpiece. And it's time for your 3-point.
Forget how I'm
You're gonna open up the shower curtain and you're gonna bust a nut on that bitch face. And then you're gonna take the chewed up mouthpiece out your mouth and you're gonna beam that bitch in the head with it. That's 3 points. Now at this point, your bitch should be on the floor with her pants around her ankle, nut on her face, and shit in her ass. So you ain't gotta worry about her running after you. She wiped the nut off her face and killed the sperm. Well, that would make her a babyface assassin. Game is game.
Ladies and gentlemen, I may have to end this meeting.
That's a contraption. I'm intimidated. I'm leaving, bro.
And you can contact Trevor Morris. I'm looking to see what his Discord name is.
One reason why your dick can't get hard. Guys, some bitches are just too aggressive.
Hold on.
For example, you ever been talking to a bitch for a few weeks and y'all done sent each other nudes and then it's time for y'all to meet up and the vibe is good. Everything going smooth. And she just too goddamn aggressive. For example, she taking off her clothes without you saying shit. She got on the lace thong with the matching bra looking extra f***ing good. She just hop on and start straddling your dick without you saying nothing and your dick can't get hard. Well, why is that? Bitches who are overly aggressive is a turnoff. I'd rather f*** a bitch who is sleep than the f*** a bitch who is too aggressive.
As Vice President of Public Relations, you are responsible for building the membership of your club. As Vice President of membership.
Thanks for the 50 gifted!
She shut the whole meeting down, bro.
So, like, you staple it the wrong way, like the staples are going through the wood.
Well, meeting, but not quite intelligent.
What's the f***ing man? You locking doors in this house? I'm sorry.
So,
I'm so sorry.
Can you
wrong with you? I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to do that shit. How did you do this?
I listened to the book Honey and Spice and really enjoyed that. So if you're into
My name is Josh. I'm from Santa Fe, and my whole life seems like it's been all about being around narcissist people, and I don't know how.
You are. From one sentence, you're a white fucking lame nerd.
Okay, goodbye. Huh? Sorry about Sneeko there. I don't know. That's pretty weird.
Now, the other thing as we go on.
I know I may look like an infantile caveman who voids his bowels whenever he hears thunder, but it's just my appearance. I'm not actually technologically inept and isolated from the World Wide Web and internet culture.
Sipping on Jose.
I come with my own soundtrack. Sorry, I don't know who that is.
Eating on the chip Frito-Lay.
Who would like to take a stab at this?
Stacking money, stacking cheddar, getting paid. Hold up, wait up. I do it every day. Hold up, talking chat and they acting really gay.
1 second.
Like, what the fuck you say? Nah, don't talk about me on the net. I put that on the set.
Akita?
Yes. Shorty again. Oh my god, bro. This is the fastest I've ever seen an old woman move. This is psychotic.
Hey, Patrick, can we see you? Unmuted. We hear you.
Why do you believe what the doctors say? Do the doctors have your ankle? I can tell you what a bunch of doctors have been saying these last 3 years, and that was all a lie.
About me, about you, about everything.
About this entire scandemic. Don't believe anything they say.
Someone in the chat said W. Tate, bro.
Yeah. It had more rocks than the Sahara, but otherwise...
Oh my god, is that a camera? That was like 9 pixels.
That's been our Jerry from past meetings that has not identified himself.
Let's cut the bullshit. You've been hanging around too many vegans, too many vegetarians, too many pussy-ass men. That's why you've grown this stupid-ass attitude thinking you're special. Oh, I'm Clara, I'm a feminist. As soon as you say you're a feminist, any man who continues to talk to you is a bitch. If we went on a date and you said I'm a feminist, I would just say, okay, back in a minute. I'd stand up and I'd walk. That'd be the end of our conversation. We'd never talk again.
That was a troll, so I was not quick on the draw to knock him out.
Bro can't find me.
A few inches later.
I'm gonna get a bunch of my ghost friends. We're gonna have a ghost party in your house. We're gonna appear right in front of you. We're gonna f shit up. Lock doors, and it's going down. We're smashing up all your shit. We ain't playing games. We're playing loud rap music. We're gonna get ASBOs. The whole environment's gonna hate us. Everyone in the apartment block's gonna fucking leave because the parties I'm throwing on a ghost. I am fucking up your life.
He's pretty good on his back.
Yo!
Let's be honest. Let's cut the crap here. Every man knows he wants to fuck lots of girls, but they don't think they're allowed to fuck lots of girls, so they all pretend they're not allowed. Every man wants to fuck lots of chicks. It's normal. There's nothing wrong with fucking lots of chicks. I've discussed since the dawn of human time, men have always fucked lots of chicks.
That's unbelievable.
Chris is helpless. He's geeked out right now.
He's gonna keep coming back with different names. I'll just have to close things down.
You're trying to make me feel bad now. I only have one account and name, you fossil, but whatever, I'll just go.
Do you have a criminal record?
How to deal with a fart during sex. Look, guys, there's gonna come a time when you're gonna be knee deep into some guts, and she probably gonna let out a fart, and you gonna let out a fart. The best thing for you to do is just stay calm. I need you to know that this ain't gonna be fun for neither party involved, and it's gonna be pretty embarrassing. But just ignore it. If it smells, that only add insult to injury. Don't say nothing about it. Now, if they farted while you was giving them head, I do think you should say something about it because you can choke, and therefore that requires a verbal warning. I'm talking about ass farts. I'm not talking about pussy farts, like when a woman walking away and you hear a poof, 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 poof sound. I'm not talking about that.
I'm gonna log off and log back in.
So I'm a general partner in primarily South Carolina.
That's awesome.
Guys, a lesbian will fuck a dude for one of 3 reasons: acceptance, emotions, and curiosity. If she's giving out the indication that she's having a hard time being accepted in society,
where he came from,
come off as the bisexual type. Now, when it comes to emotions, bitches gonna be bitches. After a tragic event or after a breakup, pour a little wine up, get her to talk about her life story or the highs and lows of her past relationship. Once you see the tears forming, try to comfort her with physical touch. Now, when it comes to curiosity, a dildo ain't a dick, and lesbians have desires for a real dick. After a night on the town, just give her the option that whatever she do while y'all tipsy is not an indication on who she really is. It's just a chance for her to explore her curiosities. Game is game.
Yo, Dale thought that shit was funny as hell.
This transaction can be sent forward because I am signing it, and so after the signature, after the transaction is signed.
Calm down!
Hey, Darren, can you mute?
One eternity later.
Now.
Oh my God, Jake's in control.
Oh no, he's
Why the steering wheel so strong? Damn, it's like a man. It's like I'm smacking a man's ass. It's strong ass.
Yeah, that's what they call a Zoom bomber.
Hi, Darren. Welcome back. Nice to see you again. I see things have calmed down a bit in your house from the last time you were here.
Is it the same one?
Shake!
Yeah, that's the guy.
Belt! This old lady! Run her over!
Confusing, right?
Yeah.
Hello, Derek.
Run it back, short.
Hello, Derek. How are you doing?
I be popping bottles. Sparkles and champagne. What the?
Join Highlandet.
Oh my God. How do I keep seeing Shorty, bro?
Brock, I don't know if you've been with us before. You just say hi and let us know where you're calling from.
Hi.
All right, guys, we're getting hacked.
So I want to be able to click the link from there to make sure I got it right. And...
Yeah. How's everybody's days so far?
Talk about me!
Not too bad.
Did you pray today? Did you pray today? I could dig you down on some gangster shit.
Nice. Perfect.
Did you pray today? Did you pray today? Cause if you didn't, I'ma have to dig you down on some gangster shit. Make sure that you're praying, bro. Making sure that your soul is better, bro. Make sure you're raising your spirits, bro.
Thank you. I didn't pray today. I probably should.
The rules and where we tend to go. Patrick Beverly, you're new. You want to say anything?
I am a gift to females, created by the one above. That's what I am. So what am I gonna do? Stay at home and bang a 6 and save my money? No, I'm gonna roll up, flex it.
So I'm gonna not talk about your butt anymore.
Huh?
Later, Jefferson. Later.
Got it.
Filtering.
How to make a big bitch lose weight. Look, guys, just because you decide to be with a big bitch long term, don't mean long term she got to be a big bitch. So hear me out. When you out in public, I want you to pay somebody $5 to walk up to her and say, "Damn, bitch,"
So I
and
guess
then pay somebody $15.
When I get this card, I oftentimes think of like relation to spirituality.
How to spot big bitches on day naps. Now, for the record, I will fuck a fat woman if she's pretty. I just don't like to be startled. And I don't know what it is. Some of these fat women got skinny women faces. It's all a scheme. If she only got pictures of her face, you can bet that bitch probably pushing 250 at about 5'3". Another thing that they'll do is they'll try to take the picture from the top down where you can't see past them titties. Look for the collarbone. If you can't see no collarbone, that bitch is well padded. Another thing you can do is look for the photo that they do show the full body. It's normally gonna be in a crowd of people. Ask this bitch, how comfortable are you when you get into a kayak or a go-kart? If she says she feel cramped up, then this bitch is inflated. How to Houdini a bitch. Y'all, there's two ways to do the Houdini. It's a sex move. First way is that you fuck somebody from behind. And right before you're about to nut, you spit on their back. Try to aim towards that tramp stamp area. It's gonna create an illusion. They're gonna think that you're done, and then they're gonna turn around, and that's when you just bust that nut in their face. Y'all, they're gonna be amazed by your wizardry. I promise you. Now, the next way, you get somebody on the bed, come in doggy style, in front of a window. Have the window open so they can see out of it. In the middle of f***ing them, you just gonna pull your dick out, and you're gonna tell them, I'll be right back. Stay just like that. When you walk out the room, have somebody else come in and take your place. While they in there f***ing that person, you walk out the house and you walk past the window. It's gonna f*** their whole world up. Abracadabra, bitch.
Hey, Gabe. Hey, Gabe, you're not muted.
That's funny.
I know. Till the long weekend. Oh, sorry. Yes, in Canada we have a long weekend.
Oh, in Canada.
You don't want me to post about you? That's too fucking bad. I'm putting your nudes on Twitter because I'm so proud of you, baby. You got a great body. Those ass cheeks and the way that they can clap. Oh my god. The world needs to know. I'm gonna show you off, baby.
The one dude in the class got a kick out of that.
To be a better mother for them.
We need good mothers, that's for sure. Awesome.
How to f*** your stepmama? Well, the first way is the journal method. If you live with your stepmom, then you need to buy a notebook. In that notebook, I want you to write down all the filthy shit you want to do to your stepmama and how it keeps you up at night just thinking about the bitch. And then I want you to keep it on that page, and I want you to hide it in a place in your room where she can still find it when she's at home alone. You'll know when she find out. Number 2 is the pain method. This would insinuate that you got some kind of injury or some kind of, for example, complain about your left shoulder. Complain about that bitch a lot too. She might offer to give you a massage. If she do, accept it. And in return, offer to give her one back, but better.
We got a campsite. We're gonna go set up our tent. About a little window air conditioner.
All of these situations are brokey situations. So I explain to people, the simple answer is don't be poor. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean, what do I mean? Why the f*** are you on a subway? Well, to get to work, because you're broke.
Now, why would somebody do something like this?
The world has now changed.
Unless
You
they're
can
just
no longer safely be a broker.
But it is the risk 5, so maybe better.
Yeah, I was gonna say, in all fairness, I think the mango pie has better specs.
Hey, oh, that sounds fun. How the fuck are you gonna get rich if you're doing that shit? You ain't got time.
What the heck?
This is all about addressing those issues that you have, but I want to use today as a launching pad to understand who you are, what you're looking for, can help you move
Everybody
forward.
loves Top G. All the women want him, The men want to be in, that's who I am. My unique life path has resulted in me being a super unique person. And your unique life path has resulted in f***ing nothing. You're still a up and you're still average and you're still a loser. The best story you could possibly tell me about the happiest day of your life would pale in comparison to my average f***ing Tuesday. And it is your fault.
I do like the pacing of that intro, but there are certain moments where it does seem too modern.
It's raining tacos! Shut the f*** up! It's raining like damn!
Bye, Karen.
Spirit clothed me in new garments. She possessed me through her light. She raised me above the mortal condition to rest.
What are we doing here?
Where we experience the pleasure of our Lord divine love.
Please act quickly to bring me love and romance. So that's my intention for the cinnamon. You know, mix it together here with the rose petals.
If your man's cheating, it's because you ain't looking after him much. So stop the confusion, stop being baffled. I'm telling you right now why he did it. So you can stop going on Facebook with all these other dickhead girls below. I know, I can't believe it. My man cheated too. Fucking look after yourselves. When was the last time you put some makeup on? Do some burpees. You got fucking gut. Sort yourself out.
What?
Okay. What was that?
I don't know. I think someone's trying to bomb.
Holy, if I wasn't able to work with my spirit guides. Well, I moved to Hawaii.
Did you pray today? Did you pray today? Because if you didn't,
here we go again.
I'ma have to dig you down on some gangster shit.
No.
Make sure that you're praying, bro. Making sure that your soul is better, bro.
Oh, Austin, we're not getting any video from you right now.
You're fucking broke. Not a fucking thing. Not compared to me, you're nothing but a brokey, a peon, a peasant. Selling your fucking PDFs like a
Hi, Bob. We cannot see you.
Oh, hell no. They in a classroom?
Hey there.
Hey! I went to...
What is that? What the fuck? Bro, move, bro. What the fuck? Move, bitch. What the fuck is that fat black bitch?
Even David Tennant says there's...
Welcome, Darren. Welcome. Did you by chance get a chance to see the new,
Shut up, you mid-ass 14-year-old! Fuck you! That's why Alex finna break up on you on field day! You piece of shit! Fuck you!
How to know if you got some bad dick? Guys, look. If you ain't never had a side bitch that knew that she was a side bitch, that's probably because your dick trash. If you ain't never had a bitch ignore her kids so you can continue f***ing her, that's probably because your dick trash. If you are the last person that a woman f***ed before she went gay, that's probably because your dick trash. And I hate to tell y'all, but good dick is a broke man's trait. So if you ain't never lived in poverty, your dick probably trash. Game is game.
I don't know exactly what that was, so.
What to do with some stinking pussy? Guys, pussy can be tricky, especially stinking pussy. Especially stinking pussy from a pretty bitch, because it's unexpected. Because bitch spend all this money on makeup and not enough money on make down. It's three types. The first one is when a bitch pull down her pants and boom, it's like a chemical warfare. Tell that bitch, I stink and we should take a shower. The second one is like an unlocked character in a video game. You gotta beat the pussy up enough to make the stank come out. It's almost like you gotta achieve stank pussy. The third type ain't pussy at all. This a bitch who ass stank. Whenever you come across this, just stick your finger in her ass and then put it up to her nose. When that bitch start coughing, look her dead in her eye and say, that ain't me. Now I know it seems like pussy is taking a beating, but goddamn it, that's what pussy is for. Game is game.
We create safety that meets the needs for children. And my
I am trans, and if you don't go by my pronouns, then you are violent. Lasanabi makes good content. The government is my favorite. I finish my day with a booster, and I beat my meat and say hello to all my OnlyFans content creators. Prime. Good.
You're in now, please. Talks about ask a bitch to suck your dick. Guys, look, there's a couple of ways you can do this. Number one, fuck her till she come. And then say, I want to see how nasty you are.
Holy shit, this German Shepherd puppy tried to hang itself in my basement.
Okay.
Yeah, we lost you again.
Don't look at disgust, it's crazy.
Haciendo una pausa y notando qué sensaciones van apareciendo cuando le doy un poco de movimiento al...
I got
Take that shit apart. I'm this shit like Jordan. Why these niggas breaking? Like they big apartment. Like we on they start shit. Niggas right there, yeah. Shit, baby, she got it. They split, but I'm kind of. She fuck up at her jolly. She mad as shit, she tight.
You know, and come to find out. Hi, Derek, how are you? I'll give you a minute to get situated. Oh man, not this again.
Oh my goodness. What even was that?
I don't know.
I did do research on mood and personality disorders. But the thing is, I don't really think it matters because what really matters is the behavior.
LeBron James.
I saw that dude laughing, bro.
Can you hear us? I'll ask you to unmute yourself. Hello, yes.
What's wrong with this Indian? Huh? What's wrong with this Indian ass man, dog? What the fuck? Oh, what?
Hi, Nathaniel / Sneeko. Can we get a look at your face before we continue?
Are you gonna belittle my mental health? Are you literally gonna minimize my depression?
The ego is a part of the body, part of the mind. It has a very important job, and that's to keep the body in one piece, which sounds weird, but basically it's saying...
What a sad fucking existence.
Oh, that's cute. What it says is that...
Yo, Mark just...
How to Steph Curry a bitch. Guys, the Steph Curry is a level 3 sex move. So you can be flexible with consent. Now all you need is a shower, a mouthpiece, and a bitch with a bowel movement. So I want you to turn the lights off in the bathroom and hide in the shower. Start jacking your dick while chewing on your mouthpiece. And then when your bitch come in the bathroom and she sit on the toilet, I want you to wait until you hear some shit hit the water and it's time for your 3-pointer. You're gonna open up the shower curtain and you're gonna bust a nut on that bitch face.
So I would like to learn how to communicate in front of people. Hilariously, I'm a YouTuber, but in front of people, I just quiet, I clam up. And,
well, you're getting stream sniped, shorty.
Yeah, as I mentioned, I've been podcasting and running a YouTube channel for, gosh, like 8 or 9 years now.
He getting stream sniped too. You're not safe,
interviewing.
I'm that guy. Don't try and cancel Tate. The Matrix is trying to silence me. I'm not some f***ing nobody. They understand when the Matrix attacks, and they understand that the Matrix attacks because it knows I am powerful and influential. Stage 2 is commencing.
Can we remove him?
We have only
That's
just
not cool.
begun.
I had to put on some salt and pepper. Hi, Patrick. Welcome. We invite you to come on camera.
I am a gift to females created by the one above. That's what I am. So what am I gonna do? Stay at home and bang a 6 and save my money? No. I'm gonna roll up, flex it, come through, bam, champagne, bang, yeah, supercar outside, yeah, yeah, okay, 5-star, boom, boom, boom. Cause I'm a G.
Just shut it down and we come back in.
You're right.
Oh, is this the girl from the Gideon clip of last summer? Oh my god.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Andrew.
Should we pray for him?
I think so. He looked like he was in distress. So you actually lose.
Self-defense classes give false hope to dumb hoes. They should all be outlawed.
Shorty ran off the block.
Every phone call I will answer, if I answer a phone call, it is from a winner. I don't talk to losers. Everyone I talk to is making money. Everybody. If my entire reality is full of multimillionaires making money, how am I not going to make money?
Well, that was interesting.
Yeah, really, it is. I say whatever people need, that's fine with me, it doesn't bother me at all.
I agree with what you were listening
How to get
to.
some head. Look, guys, you fucking with a woman and she wants you off, well, the best way to do it is for you to go down on her. Most women know that.
And I'm saying this, and I'm not being racist, because I'm half black, but all the brothers out here know I'm telling the truth. These motherfuckers don't care. Black dudes will anything. They don't care. He came into the party, and where I was disgusted and upset by what I saw. To him, it was like a candy shop. So this big black dude, now naked with his boner, is running around having sex with one girl for like 10 seconds, another girl for a minute.
I'm gonna ask her to suck your dick. Guys, look, there's a couple of ways you can do this. Have your bitch come and sit on your face, her body need to be facing towards your dick. If she ain't going down on you while you're eating her out, that bitch ain't shit. Another thing you can do is, before you take her out on a date, say, look,
what was Fred's face?
I'm gonna spend $250 on us to have a good time. Or I just give you this $250 if you top me off. Another thing you can do is take her to your room, lock the door, pull your gun out and set it on the dresser. act stressed. And when she asks you what's wrong with you, be like, man, I got family problems. I'm tired of work. These bitches ain't sucking no dick. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. It's a lot of shit going on.
Shaggy found that shit funny as hell. I know he did.
How to legally two-piece a bitch.
Okay.
Guys, my mama always taught me not to hit bitches, but she never taught them bitches not to hit me. And you gotta protect yourself. But you can't just go Ray Rice on the bitch. You need to pull out your phone and record them coming at you and knocking the phone out your hand or making it look like a struggle. As long as we got the aggressor on footage, then we can two-piece the bitch. A two-piece is an open hand slap move. You can do 2 forward slaps like, bitch, bitch. We call that the husband. Or you can do 2 backhand slaps like, bitch, bitch. We call that the pimp.
Help you out. So I'm in the early stages. I'm working with a professional chorus in Seattle that is doing.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Hello?
Are you serious right now?
Are you serious?
Mexican players.
They shut the whole. Why do they shut the whole meeting down, bro?
Hello? Darren, do you mind showing yourself? Is this Darren?
Girls? I want to see men! Where's the men?
Average height for a woman, but you're looking for a man who's tall. Shut up, bitch. If you are a dog mom and you out here looking for a dog dad, and you expect some man to be happy about coming over to pick up somebody else's dog shit, shut up, bitch.
Howard,
you single mom.
yeah, Howard, you have to go to Howard. You can boot him out.
Shut up,
you can boot him out.
60% of you women don't even like the way your own self look when you butt ass naked. You should probably just shut up.
Hi, Austin. Austin, can you hear me?
You're a worm and God hates you, basically, and you're a dickhead and you're not listening to him. Anything else?
Same.
That shit in the party. I'm this shit like Charlie. Why these niggas brick? Like they put in a apartment. Like we don't start shit.
I can't.
We'll try. I don't know if that will work, but
Is that Walter White?
I guess like show of hands.
I thought Heisenberg died.
Like, it's just like build like a safe space and community for men to like openly share about what's happening in their lives.
Dick Rider! Dick Rider! Dick Rider! Dick Rider!
I got kicked so quick, bro.
Getting started back again.
Yep. No, that's good. At least you didn't give up on it.
Sure.
Hi, Derek. How are you doing tonight? Yo, Derek.
Having fun.
All right.
No, I didn't kick me.
So anyway, next, the Tuesday after tomorrow. So we hope that you'll consider joining the book club.
Period. Stop right there. Say it louder for the bitches in the back.
We call this a Zoom bomber. So.
Anna?
How to talk to a religious bitch.
Sweetheart, you do
With
not
that
talk to
pussy
me.
be tingling. They got urges just like the rest of us. You need to come off with a mixture of charm and a shared interest in her religion. Now, when it comes to having a shared interest in her religion, you're gonna need to go to church.
No, not the scam.
So this is a visual progression editor built on Unity. So the way that these conditions work.
She says, you're broke! Shush! Tate's here. He's buying all of it. We don't f around with you asking your stupid questions about
Okay.
I don't know how much in this shit costs.
Remove.
Run the car.
Turn to idols, and Isaiah is very sarcastic. You use
reading books.
God gave
is a very
you.
cheap way to,
And,
I guess, entertain. I wouldn't call it entertainment because my brain is far too advanced. I'm too smart to read. I'm not gonna sit there and go, smart people read. No, I need action. I need constant chaos in my life to feel
It looks like
content. I need
Susan's
to be
working
driving.
That dude was putting out Harry Potter spells, trying to get me out, bro.
Most of us here in this meeting already know how to drive a car and how to park our cars properly. And then after some time, we became confident that we could drive safely just by ourselves.
You're not tough. You're not stronger than gas. How does that even make sense? That you're such a tough guy, you don't put gas in your own f***ing car? It's just gonna keep going because it's scared to stop? Don't want to piss that dude off.
And there's a lot of issues with cloud computing that make it very good, but also very vulnerable in terms of the. But we use it for.
Well, you're fucking geeks. Who the fuck drives a Tesla? There's no man alive in a Tesla I couldn't kick the living fuck out of. I will drag you from your Tesla by your neck in front of your bitch, and you won't do nothing.
Who's Patrick?
Who are you, Patrick? I don't have you on the list, buddy, so you better speak up and show yourself.
I'm that guy. I'm the guy you leave in the desert to die, and 2 days later I pull up at your house in a Lambo. In a mink coat.
I can tell she's locked in for real. Like, she's not gonna let me go for long. Fuck it, though.
How to put a bitch in the alligator fuck house. Y'all, this right here is a sex movie. So as always, get what you consider consent. So it go like this.
Does anybody think it's child abuse?
What?
If you know a child is going to be really deformed, I'm talking about really, really bad, really crazy stuff, and they still go forward with the bacon in the oven, I think that's child abuse.
Yeah, I think it is too. What about somebody who has an extremely low IQ, like 50? They don't necessarily have Down syndrome, and they can't take care of themselves at all. Like Darren.
You're going to hell.
I don't know if you can hear us. Darren, can you hear me? Oh.
Now go back.
All right, this is obviously a mistake.
All right. Motherfucker! The f is wrong with you?
How do I,
You wanna die?
First of all, I'm gonna mute you. And now, how do I...
Not. And I'm active in my faith community. There was no lack of activity.
Girl, get your... Girl, who the fuck is you? On my mama, you dirty as fuck. Yo, ratchet ass, ghetto as fuck. On my mama, your ass got period blood on your period pads, bitch. Fuck out of here, bitch.
I'm sorry, Judy, but we got a 475 in progress. Sneako's grandmother is currently under the Brooklyn Bridge getting anally butt by a philosophical cockroach named Hubert. I'm gonna need immediate backup right now because Sneako's nostrils are about to shoot 2 rocket launchers of the Israeli border and blow up Palestine. This is getting very serious in here. Sneako, your hairline is a fucking national fucking treasure. What the fuck is that, bro? Look at your hair, boy. Your fucking boggle line, you.
Let's see if
Oh my god.
How to...
She's literally looking up how to kick me in the middle of the call. I would feel bad. I'm gonna just leave.
I'm gonna give you a report at the end of the meeting when you call on me.
Tom Quinn. Tom Quinn. I am the grammarian.
This is why your balls stink. Your balls stink because a lot of y'all stay in hot regions or y'all be working out and y'all don't be washing y'all shit twice a day. I want you to reach down right now with a finger, rub your nuts, smell it. Now ask yourself, are you happy? No. So listen to me. If y'all do live in hot regions and y'all working out, I need you to take a shower at least twice a day. If you're doing that and it still stink, you probably need to trim. All you hairy dudes, y'all do you. But you know, when you got hairy nuts and shit and the bacteria, it gets trapped up in there. Use ball deodorant. Put that shit on there, give it a nice little minty smell. If that ain't working, you could try dipping your nuts in vinegar. If you just got through shaving though, I wouldn't do that shit. It gonna hurt like a bitch.
If you look at the images that are
how to titty fuck a bitch with no titties.
Oh my goodness, so
guys,
sorry.
Look, when a flat-chested bitch lay on her back, her titties are liable to disappear. And that's a problem.
Goodness,
so how you fix that shit? You lay on your back, fold your dick back on your stomach, have your bitch get on top of you. She need to trap your dick in between her titties and your belly button. And she need to move up and down until you feel complete. Or have her lay on her back on the bed with her head hanging out the edge. You stand over her head and put your dick in between her titties.
Oh my gosh.
Now because her titties live, your dick ain't gonna stay there. So you wanna push her titties together with your hands and just stick your dick in there. It's like a hand job, but for titties. Game is game.
Very nice.
Alright y'all, thank you for watching the video, bro. If you enjoyed, please be sure to drop a like down below, comment, and subscribe. This is my best moments of the year, bro. If you've been here supporting the channel all year, I just want to say thank you. We doubled the channel size this year, bro. We're going up still. On the other hand, if you're new to the channel and you're looking for more Zoom content from the kid, I've been making these videos for the last 2 years. And I've made dozens, 40, 50 plus Zoom videos over the last 2 years. So if you want to see more Zoom content like this, I'll pop up a playlist right here. This playlist is going to include every Zoom video I've ever made. So if you enjoyed all the videos you saw from me from this year, there's plenty more in the last 2 years. Like I said, more videos to come in the next following weeks, but thank you guys so much for the support for all of 2023, bro. 2024, I'm gonna grind twice as hard for y'all. Follow the Instagram, link in the description. I'll see y'all with a new video next week.